Live only on the Zone. He silenced Britain's best. Usyk, the Brit Raker, but now the dynamite is ready to explode. One night, one shot at Undisputed. Usyk versus Dubois 2. July 19th. Buy now at thezone.com/boxing.
We have a fight, people. So, weights are announced, weigh-ins are done. Tomorrow night is showtime. Let's talk about the weigh-in results. There wasn't anything per se that really jumped out at me as necessarily a red flag or anything like that. Dubois in his previous two fights had been weighing in heavier than normal. Against Hrgovic he was about 245, against AJ he was about 248, thereabouts. And I guess I kind of figured he would carry on that trajectory, maybe not going higher, but maybe kind of sticking in around that weight. He's come in lighter than he has for both of those fighs. He's not come in as light as he was for the first Alexander Usyk fight 2 years ago. That was a very light Daniel Dubois by his standards. He was about 232 thereabouts. He was quite low. It wasn't a career lightest, I don't believe. I think earlier in his career he had weighed lighter. But given the fact that he'd been not high 240s, but he'd been in the 240s, high 230s, to come into the low 230s for the Usyk fight first time around, it just showed that, one, he took it very, very serious, which he obviously did. But I was thinking, okay, is that not a bit too light? Because you can be a bit too light. And I guess they obviously figured maybe that was one of the problems. So since then, they've packed some weight on. In this fight, he weighed 243, or coming into this fight, he's going to be weighing 243. So he is 5 pounds lighter. That should make a difference, right? It will make a difference to your speed. If you have a 5 pound dumbbell and you chuck it away, you're going to move quicker. It's as simple as that. I wonder, are they planning? So Dubois spoke about, so did Frank Warren, about taking centre ring away from Alexander Usyk, and to do that, as Dubois said, he needs to just have chaos. So he spoke about coming forward, charging Alexander Usyk. Now you would think, in theory, if you want to come in a little bit heavier and do that, to try and bully Alexander Usyk, to have a significant weight advantage, maybe as much as 20 pounds, could pay dividends, especially given the fact that you're comfy at that weight anyway, and you've been weighing in 248 before. Now, my question now is has he taken some of the weight off because he envisions having to track Alexander Usyk down and potentially have to chase him around the ring for a little bit, and having an extra less 5 pounds on you, you move a little bit quicker, bit more, bouncing your legs, potentially that. So it's an interesting weight for Daniel Dubois, I have to say. As for Alexander Usyk, it's career heaviest for Alexander Usyk. When he fought Tyson Fury, he was 226. Now, I distinctly remember he had, I think, a t-shirt or a hood on for that, one or the other. Now, in this fight, he didn't have a top on. He was, bare-chested, but he did have the tracksuit bottoms on. So 227.3 to be exact. I would knock maybe a pound or two off that. So we're looking at around about a 225 Alexander Usyk, which is nothing, really. It's right in line with what he normally weighs. Right, it's right in line with what he normally weighs. So for me, again, Alexander Usyk, good weight. Daniel Dubois, good weight. We are all systems go for this fight on Saturday night. We'll be doing a live watch along. I am going home literally in the next 2 hours back to Dublin, and I've got equipment this time, unlike last time. So we'll be doing a live watch along back home in Dublin for this fight tomorrow night, around about 9:30 thereabouts. 8:30, I should say, not 9:30. There's a big difference between the two. But yeah, it was interesting weigh-in. I'm happy with both guys' respective weights. I think Dubois against AJ weighing 248 was a good idea. I think Dubois weighing in at 243 against Alexander Usyk, I didn't think he needed to come in any lighter. I mean, I would have been more worried, actually, truth be told, if he came in the low, not the low, but the mid 230s. I would have been thinking, ooh, it's a lot of weight to take off for said fight. Again, with Alexander Usyk, I would have been very worried if he came in the low 230s, quite frankly, because I've seen these guys at certain weights. Dubois in the low to mid 240s. I've seen Alexander Usyk pretty much the whole of his heavyweight career in the low 220s, although he's in the higher 220s now in this fight. And we've always seen the best of them both with those weights. So personally, for me, very good. Happy with the weights. Don't think there's any issues there. There's no red flags that apparently jump out at you. So for me, it's all systems go for tomorrow night, Saturday night. And I, for one, am looking forward to it. I have to say, and I will do it in a separate video, I have had a bit of a change of mind on this fight. And I'll talk about that separately in a separate video. But I have had a wee bit of a change of mind on this fight. I'll talk about that in a separate video now in a wee bit. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on this. Daniel Dubois 243, OLEKSANDR USYK 227. Has that changed your perception on how you think this fight will go? Has it done anything, so to speak, to change your perception? Let me know in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed the video, people. If you could, as always, smash the like button if you could. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, people, I will leave it there. People, we have a fight. We have Undisputed. I am buzzing for this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till next time.
Live only on DAZN. He silenced Britain's best, Usyk, the Brit Raker, but now the dynamite is ready to explode. One night, one shot at Undisputed. Usyk versus Dubois 2, July 19th. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.